Hello to everyone on YouTube. It's 1:50 a.m. 1:50 a.m. in the morning. So it is. Um, yeah, I just thought I'd make a quick video. Just wanted to show you these cool Nintendo sleeves that I've picked up on eBay. So yeah, and what I think of, you know, and how these sleeves are good, as you can see, they're in good condition. They're all in the same. They're all in this condition, so they are good. No no tears or scratches on them, you know. So yeah, and as you can see, it has Nintendo wrote on both sides, front and back, and yeah, and also I'll just yeah, well, I haven't played all of the 11 games that I've gotten with my Nintendo NES. Yes, I've only played about three so far, three games, and I'll just tell you what I think of the three games that I've played so far. The first one I played, which is one of my favorite games, is Ninja is Turtles 2, the arcade game, and you know, I played this. I played this when I was a kid, when this was first released on the NES as a port. So I did, and and I naturally enough, I remembered when I went back to when I started playing it again lately. I remembered everything about it. So yeah, and I remembered too that it had the at least I think I did. I Yeah, I think I did. I remembered that it had the two. This one has the two exclusive extra levels, and um, that the original arcade version does not have. And yeah, and naturally enough, as you'd expect, the the graphics are not as good on this game as the original arcade version. You'd expect that, you know, being 8-bit graphics, So yeah, and you know if you you know if you haven't played this game before, and if it was out, if it was out when you're at this, and if you were born when it was out, and if you haven't played it before, you know, and if you've only played the original arcade version, and if you think that this one is pretty easy too, let me tell you one thing. It's this game is actually harder than the original arcade version. This version is actually harder, surprisingly enough, and it's yeah, it's actually harder, and but just um, and you'd have to play it for yourself. You'd have to play it yourself to for you to see that, and it's yeah, as I said, it is actually harder than the original 1989 arcade version. So yeah, um, what other games have I played here? So I'll just put this back in the sleeve. So yeah, sorry. I will be buying more of these sleeves on eBay, as I need more. So um, let me see. I played a bit of this. Well, yeah, this cartridge is Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. I've played a bit of Super Mario Brothers on this. I haven't played Duck Hunt yet. Now, um, I don't know whether. So I don't know whether you need the um, the zapper gun for Duck Hunt. I don't know, but I've heard a thing. I've heard something that the zapper gun does not work on today's LCD or like flat screen TVs. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard I've saw various things on the internet saying that the zapper gun does not work on flat panel TVs, which is a bit unfortunate, but I don't know. I'm going to, yeah, someday I will try this. I will try and see if I can play Duck Hunt with the standard NES controller. So yeah, but yeah, I've played a bit of Mario Brothers too. I played a bit of Mario Brothers. So um, see what else. Yeah, I've also played a bit of Mario Brothers too. Um, to be honest, yeah, the for, the first Mario game, and this one, Mario Brothers 2. You know, I wasn't really, and I'm still not a really big fan of the first two Mario games. But the one Mario game that I do definitely like, oh yeah, it's in my system here. Yeah, is this one. Now I know it's a lot of a good few of the levels in this are quite hard, so they are. But it's definitely I definitely find it a more of an enjoyable game than the first two. Um, and I'm not just talking about graphics. Really, well, yeah, the graphics are better. I have to say that. Actually, the graphics are a lot better. Mario looks a lot better in this game than he does in the first. He definitely looks a lot better in this one than he does in the first Mario game. So, and, you know, and the levels and all that look an awful lot better in this. So they do, and to be honest, the game is better overall than the first two. So yeah, so I think so. Mario Brothers 3 is definitely I think it's regarded as the best Mario game. That's what I think. I think it is anyway. What I've seen on the internet. So yeah, I've gotten through the first few levels in this, and but you know, as the levels go on, it gets harder and harder. And again, you know, this is another game I've played when I was a kid, and I did clear this game, you know, so I did. But again, it was hard and it took me a long time. So obviously I'm a bit rusty again at it now. So, but yeah, I'll get there. So so yeah, definitely definitely if you haven't got this game in your collection, it's worth adding. And you know, it's also it's also worth adding the Turtles 2 game. Again, it's the same thing with this game. This one is definitely, to me, this one is more enjoyable and better all around than the first Turtles game. Now there are some people that said, I watched a video on YouTube there the other day or something, and they said, and they actually, it was the other way around with them. They said that the first one was actually better than this, but no, it wasn't. And the first one was actually based off was actually based off the comics. So I think that's why it was the way it was. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what else. Um, yeah, yeah, Kick a Cubicle. Yeah, again, this is quite a good game. It's kind of like it's it's kind of a it's what shall I say an enemy puzzle game, if that's a good way of describing it. Like you have to you have to you have to build up these blocks together to get from one place to the other, and that's the best way I can describe it. And you have to do it without getting caught by enemies, and so yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's pretty fun actually. Yeah, so it is. So um, it's it's another game that's worth having in your collection. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, and well, there's another one here now. It looks quite good. Uh, the the Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. I haven't played this one yet. This is one of the few that I have not played yet. So but yeah, it looks pretty good. The Simpsons arcade game was another good game. Along with the Turtles. So it was. And for those of you that have Xbox Live and the Xbox 360, um, the last I knew, you could get the Simpsons arcade game on the Xbox Live arcade. So if you didn't know that, so just telling you. And oh yeah, and also if you didn't know, you can get Turtles. You can get Turtles 2, the arcade game, or I mean that you used to be able to get Turtles 2, the arcade game. But now I've heard that they've taken it off the Xbox Live arcade marketplace, which I don't know why, but um, I assume that The Simpsons is still up there. Um, I assume it is. So, but not, you can go and check it out anyway. So if you don't already have it, so yeah, I'm going to. This is a game that I'm definitely going to play. I don't know when exactly, but I'm definitely going to. This was one of the ones I'm definitely going to play anyway. So that's it. So yeah, and when I've played the other games, I'll let you know what I thought of them. So yeah, so okay, well, thank you very much.